20th, or whether you got drugged here by your wife, I hope you enjoy the show. Nashville. You guys are troopers for being here tonight. Oh my gosh, only the strongest survive, right? I mean, this was the third attempt to do this show, and we almost got rained out. And, you know, half the people ended up going home afraid of the rain, but you guys are the strong ones who survived. And you know, to some of those friends in the back, I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but if you want to move forward, there's some seats up here that I don't think people are coming back for. Just saying, I'm just saying. So, I'll just toss that to you, you can do what you want with it. So, many people know this about me, and that is that I really like pirates. Oh, I see someone running up. Yes, you go, girl. Get that seat. Oh, it's a mad dash to the front. Oh my gosh. Safety first. Safety first. No running along the side of the pool. Anyway, sorry. So, as you can see, I really like pirates, and it's been a bit of an obsession of mine since the time I was a child, and I even called my book The Only Pirate at the Party. And I want to explain to you the story that inspired that title of my book. Okay, so about 10 years ago, when I very first moved to the big city of Los Angeles to chase my dreams, I was very nervous and I didn't know anybody there, and I was really hoping to make some friends. And upon my first week in LA, I got invited to a party. And the gal told me that it was a Peter Pan themed party, so I excitedly went home and I pulled my pirate costume out of my closet that, yes, I already had. And I, excitedly went to this house. So upon arrival, I think to myself, I am the coolest Captain Hook ever. I'm gonna make so many friends. I boldly open the door and I take one very confident step inside, and I stopped immediately because I realized I was the only person dressed up. Oh. I know, oh. There weren't even any decorations to give evidence that this was a themed party. There was a Tinkerbell cake. That's about it. So there I stood, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and a bunch of thoughts going through my mind, one of which was, okay, I could leave right now, and only me and that guy staring at me right now. We're the only two people that will know this happened. The damage is minimal. Or I thought to myself, I could take the other step inside and just be the only pirate at the party. Woo! And I chose the latter.
Yeah!
then on, this story kind of has stood out to me as a bit of a metaphor for many instances in my life. Because there's been so many times when I've kind of sat back and realized, oh dear, I'm a little different in this situation. And there have been times when that has made me feel scared, ashamed, embarrassed, and it's made me want to hide. And then there have been other times where I have boldly accepted this and said, you know what? Being different is not only okay, it's a great thing. The reason that I stand on this stage before you is because, thankfully, years ago, I decided I was okay with being the only pirate at the party. And we are all so unique. We're all so different, and in one way, shape, or form, I think you guys can all relate to this story as well, because we all have our quirks, our talents, and we are all our own brand of weird, let's be honest. If we don't think we're weird, that's weird. So, my message to you tonight is there is so much more joy and beauty in life when you accept the things that make you different and you accept yourself as you truly are. And so I want to just encourage you guys to never be afraid to be the only pirate at the party. And I am melting like an ice cream cone. Why did I even bother to do the makeup? I don't know. We don't know. So I would love to invite some of my fellow pirates to stage. So please give a warm welcome to Pirate Addie and Pirate Jess. Looking good, ladies. Looking good. Oh, okay. The shoulders are looking excellent. Okay, body rolls. This is a family show, Addison. This is a family show. So this next song is a little different. We like to call it Audience Chooses the Adventure. So this is how it's going to work. Throughout the song, you will see two options appear on said screen behind us. Based upon your applause, you determine what we on stage do next. Yeah, pretty cool. So, you will be voting for the dancer that is on the side of the stage as the option you like. So let's give this a try, good old Nashville try. Do you want us to sweep the decks? Okay. Alright, that was good. Or, they're just catching on to the game. It's fine, Jess, nothing personal. Or, do you want the dancers to pick my pocket?
Yeah!
Addie, you've never looked so pleased. It's okay, Jess. You'll get yours chosen maybe next time. Yeah, okay. So, you'll have to be even louder than that during the song because we need to hear you above the music. So, this is Audience Chooses Adventure, Master of Tides.
Yeah!
that we artists make it through shows this hot and sweaty is honestly when we have an audience like this. You guys are fantastic. I can't even tell you, that's probably the thing I missed most about performing was looking out and seeing like smiles. And just being able to share these smiles with people and strangers and, you know, people, oh no! I just broke it's fine. Not my bow's fine. But anyways, it's really special and I just want to say thank you so much for your smiles and for being here tonight. Cheers, Art!
Thank you! Nashville loves you!
Well, thank you! So, this next song is a little more serious, and so I'd like to switch tones a little bit. And to do so, I'd like to tell you a deeply personal story. But that's a little difficult to do when wearing a full pirate costume with a parrot staring at you. So, a little help on stage, please? A little help on stage. My story begins years ago, just a young girl. I was a certain artist. I wanted to be her, and I would make music videos to her songs, pretending like I was her. Then, when I started my musician career, I did a cover of one of her songs, just hoping she would hear it, and that she would want to work with me. But she never heard it. But then, when I started writing music, I wrote a song specifically for her voice. It would be perfect. We reached out to see if she would sing on it, and she was on maternity leave. The answer was no. Oh, but you better believe I did not give up. I kept searching, I kept hoping, I kept dreaming and believing, and then one day, I got the call that I had been waiting for. She wanted me to collaborate with her on her album. Oh, it was miraculous. It was so exciting. From that experience, we ended up going on a tour together, and it was magical. We became best friends. Oh, and it was the best experience ever. And so I tell you this story on this day because your dreams are possible. Never give up on them because your beliefs become your reality. Keep the music going. I'm not done. Now, this evening before your very eyes, I will be performing for you a song that was on my most recent album that features the haunting, the beautiful voice of the one, the only, the incredible, my idol, and my friend, Amy Lee!
can learn from my journey, it is a lesson in perseverance. There are nights when I am glorious enough to light up the twilights, but other times I can be so consumed by darkness that if one didn't know better, it would seem as though I ceased to exist. I admit there have been times in the past that even I questioned if I was still there. But so this battle rages. Time and time again, I, the moon, get covered in shadow, and night after night, I push past the darkness to shine once again. I've watched over this earth for thousands of years, and I know that you also get trapped behind the shadows of life. You get covered by loss, depression, rejection, insecurity, fear, and self-doubt. Trapped within these cruel realities, you may wonder if full happiness will ever come back. Just because the moon gets covered in shadow doesn't mean I'm not still there, and that I will fight to reclaim my full light. Always remember that the shadows don't define you, even though they become so familiar that they start to feel like a part of you. They are not who you are. Just because you are going through hardship doesn't mean you aren't still powerful, strong, full of love and potential. Finding your inner light is the most important battle you will ever have to fight. Like the moon, you will have to face this darkness time and time again, but you don't have to face it alone. Every time you look up at the night sky, remember my perseverance, remember my courage, and let me remind you to push through the shadows of life with hope that light is never far away.
Were you guys surprised?
Yeah.
I've been so excited about this. This is the first time Amy and I have done that live together.
Woo!
That felt pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you guys got to see it. I've been so excited to like share this secret with you. The whole time that song was starting, me and my band and my dancers were like making eye contact. We're like, oh. They don't know what's about to happen. Anyways, one more thank you to Amy for being here tonight. So, that song that I just performed is called Crystallize.
Yeah.
That is the song that changed my life. I owe a lot to that song. You know, and it's funny, that song and some of those early songs, they kind of take me back to when I was first starting my career. And it's kind of funny to remember that I was telling people that I wanted to be a dancing electronic violinist that played dubstep music, toured the world, and wore really cool costumes.
Yeah!
It's no wonder that the answer I normally received was, oh, honey. You know, and I heard everything. I heard that there was no place for this in the industry. It was too different. It was too outside the box. No one knew what to do with me. And also that this was just kind of an impossible dream. And now, boo! Shame on them. No, but you know, now that I've been in the industry for 10 years, it's funny, sometimes like full-grown adults will tell me, I grew up to your music. I'm like, how dare you? You're a full man. That's impossible. Anyways, I digress. So, after being in this industry for 10 years, I get what they were saying. Looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, what I had set out to accomplish was indeed kind of impossible, now that I know what I know. But you know what's a beautiful thing? Is that impossible is such a relative term, because we build the world around ourselves that we believe we deserve. We also build the dreams that we believe we can get. And it's like we place ourselves in a box that has all of our possibilities in it. And sometimes when you don't realize what is impossible, it's amazing what you can accomplish, because no matter what anyone told me, no matter how many times I was told no, for some reason at that time, I believed so strongly that I could do this. And because of that, I was willing to work as hard as I had to. I was willing to work so hard to get here, because in my mind, I knew it would happen. And so, I just want to tell you guys, I don't care if you're 8 or 80, but I want you to think about those dreams that you have, and I want you to believe that they can happen. Reopen those possibilities that maybe you've closed, or that maybe in the back of your mind you think they're impossible. But if I could be a dancing violinist, playing dubstep music, touring the world in cool costumes, then you can do whatever it is you want in life as well. I totally believe that. Now I'd like to welcome Ryan to the stage. Please, everybody give a big round of applause for my keyboard player, Ryan. So as we play you this song, I want you to think about those dreams and those wishes, because I truly do believe that there is a little bit of magic in life if we believe in it. And so, that's what this next song is all about.
Whoop, whoop.
also we have to give one more round of applause for little Miss Luna. It's fine, I know who the true star of the show is. You know, sometimes I'm like, I'll see that actually, I'll be like online looking at comments and people will say, my favorite part was the dog. I'm like, are you kidding me? I was on stage for 90 minutes sweating it out. It's fine, it's fine. We love Luna. This next song is actually one of my favorite songs on my Artmemis album, and I wrote it specifically to be the lullaby of the moon. And I thought to myself, if the moon was looking down on us, if she knew us individually and personally and what we've been through, what would she sing to comfort us? And this is what I thought.
connection. Perhaps these transient thoughts are actually guidance from someone who has left this life or from someone we knew in another life. If this is the case, the most lucid steps you take are the ones taken when you're sleepwalking.
Did you know that there used to be a time when shadow magic didn't exist? A time when a sun illuminated the sky. A time before Nyx.
You talk as if we could make a difference. I've never even seen the sky, and Nyx never comes down into the trenches, so does it even matter?
You should stop fixing one roof at a time and join the uprising to fix this broken world.
You and I have different ideas of how to make this world a better place.
We all have a light hidden deep within us. When the time is right, you will be given a chance to find your own. Should you choose to accept your gift, be warned that forces of evil will combine against you. Darkness, depression, and self-doubt will try to make you feel weak. But you are more powerful than you can ever imagine. If you look for it, guidance will be given. Protection will be provided. And you will be given power and strength beyond your own. The kind of power that defies reason. The kind of power that can only come from a god. In a world that's controlled by greed, fear, comparison, and jealousy, we must all ask ourselves the same question. Is your light strong enough to shine in the dark?
do love this city. I really do. I just love how it's so full of talent and dreams. And anyways, you guys live in a really, really special, muggy, but very special place. Don't mind me while I just catch my breath. Okay. So, I recently finished, the Artmemis comic book. And the whole story of the album, the comic book, was all about the battle between light and darkness. And the thing I love about this is that if light and dark are in the same room, light will always win. It will always be more powerful. Similarly, positivity will always be more powerful than negativity in our lives. And so I want to invite you guys to turn on your flashlights on your phones and put them up in the air. And let's make this audience a beautiful starry night. Let's fill it with light. Oh, you guys look like fairies! Feel free to stay standing if you wish, because this is our last song. Also, feel free to dance. This is a good song to dance to.
more song! One more song!
Oh my gosh, Nashville, thank you. Thank you so much. You've been amazing. Oh, this last song is about my angels. Several years ago, I lost my dad and my best friend to cancer, and since then I have grown to feel that they are my guardian angels. And I've had so many little experiences that let me see that they are watching out for me and giving me strength beyond my